Ava Baroni Combs, yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child.
A lot of people assumed that she was a missing child.
I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids.
They're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be underage in a sexual context.
Diddy has an adopted daughter that police are allegedly looking for and trying to rescue from his control. Her name is Ava Baroni, but she likes to go by Ava Combs. She was raised around Diddy's children, but after bizarre live streams with Diddy and even creepier hotel room TikToks, fans are concerned for Ava and feel like it might be too late. So let's get into it. If you aren't subscribed to the Let's Get Into It podcast, then you're only getting half the tea. For longer videos, deep dives, and of course, more of me, subscribe to the Let's Get Into It podcast listed in the description below. I want to be super upfront with you guys and let you know that this video is more of a conspiracy than a story, because there's a bizarre viral clip of Diddy and his adopted daughter going around. So we're going to talk about who this adopted daughter is and why Diddy might actually be innocent for once. I mean, actually for once in his life, he may not have committed this crime, but we're going to go ahead and talk about how this girl has popped up in Diddy's life and how some people believe that she could be human trafficked by the rapper. Because Diddy is such a hot topic, a video of Sean Diddy Combs and his adopted daughter resurfaces amid allegations and legal woes. Reports write that a video featuring Sean Diddy Combs and his alleged adopted daughter, Ava Baroni, resurfaced amid the rapper's recent legal woes. The clip, which was originally posted on TikTok in 2020, shows Diddy, who's 54 years old, with Ava sitting on his lap. She says, "My name is Ava and I'm a Scorpio," the girl says before getting cut off by Diddy saying, no, what's your last name?" That's whenever Ava continued saying, "My name is Ava Baroni Combs. Yes, it's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child." Oh God. "I want you to tell them the story of how I adopted you," he says. "You still have beautiful parents, but you're my child also. So please tell this story." Ooh.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Oh, Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Ava Baroni Combs, yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child.
That's not even the entire clip, but it's already so uncomfortable. This person wrote, "He's 100% advertising her and will be using her to make money. My heart is crying for this beautiful little girl." Then this person wrote, "She introduces herself like an advertisement, gives her zodiac and everything." Ava picked up as Diddy Combs requested and said, "So I was on the streets and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So he saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids." Which is a little bit weird right off the bat. I mean, stranger danger. Diddy then admits that Ava retelling was borderline suspect and added that he adopted her like Madonna adopted kids and everyone else adopts kids. So he kind of stopped her saying, "Oh, your story sounds a little freaky because you're saying that I had like picked you up on the side of the road," which would be really weird if that was the case. If Diddy was just driving around, saw this, little girl out there alone and decided that he's going to now adopt her and she's going to be one of his kids.
I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also. But please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw.
Okay, I'm not trying to like push a narrative, but like, doesn't it seem like she could be like a little stoned or something? Like her eyes seem a little out there. Look at that guy's eye. Like they all kind of look like they're on something.
He saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
Yeah. Ava, that's like a little bit like borderline suspect.
Borderline suspect, I must agree, Diddy. However, Diddy and Ava were simply joking during their TikTok live about her adoption. Ava has no relation to Diddy Combs, and she is a friend of one of his twin daughters. There was a context note added on X, which reads that Ava Baroni is the best friend of Diddy's twin daughter. They grew up together. This is a joke that Diddy was playing around. She has never been adopted by him.
I adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent to take care of you and help you out. So just clarify, because it's crazy out here online. So you play with the kids, and I got permission from your mother, and to say all of that to just make it, because it's crazy out here.
But of course, it's a weird video and it's conveniently coming out now. The video resurfaced after sex trafficking allegations against Diddy led to federal agents raiding his home in Miami and in LA.
Well, I met Jesse and Delilah when I was 6 months old.
6 months.
And then we basically are sisters, all four of us. So. And
6 months is crazy.
I always come over.
Yes. And it's Ava Brioni Combs.
Like, why are they on Diddy's official TikTok? Why does he have his Cash App pinned? And why is he kissing up on his girl? Which maybe they do have like a father-daughter like relationship, but knowing the type of things that Diddy is capable of, I wouldn't want my daughter near him. Now, some people took this video lightheartedly because there are pictures online of Diddy's daughter with Ava from a young age, which you must admit, this is a good sign that, yeah, she's just a friend and she's been around for a while. Maybe she's very comfortable with Diddy because she's grown up around him. But because of the allegations against Diddy, other people were very worried for Ava and suspected that she may be a victim of whatever operation he's got going on behind the scenes. And honestly, the conspiracies went wild. A lot of people assumed that she was a missing child, Ava Grace Baldwin from San Antonio, Texas, which, looking at this girl, I mean, you could see why they look somewhat familiar. I mean, it does kind of look like the same person. It turns out that Ava Grace Baldwin's father believes his daughter was hidden by her mother, which is scary. She disappeared at 14 years old from her elementary school, and her father believes that Ava's mother's hiding her away. Police have been on the case since 2016. Wow, that is incredibly scary. I hope whatever happened to Ava Grace Baldwin, I hope she's okay, or she's rescued, or yeah, that she's alive. That's really scary. And especially her own mother. Could you imagine? But to be very clear, there is no proof showing that these two are the same person. Because people on TikTok were claiming Ava was a missing child, users dug around to look for her to see where she is now, and they found a TikTok account that claims to be Ava Combs. Now, I don't know who's running this account, Golden Diamond, which reads Ava Brony Combs, and the bio even reads, "Hi, I'm Ava, and I'm fine. Pray for my dad." In all of her videos, it seems like she's lip syncing and seems to have old men in the back. This is a concern for a lot of TikTok users who's looking at her page and wondering, why is this young girl who's, supposedly adopted by Diddy hanging around bizarre men? Here's an example of what we're talking about. Here are some of those reactions. One person wrote, "Y'all are worried about Diddy. What about the old white dude in the background?" Which one person commented, hashtag "Where is Ava Combs?" Another person wrote, "For real, it looks like a hotel room too," which, keep in mind, a lot of trafficking happens in hotel rooms. Another person added, "Right, I hope that's her parent. If not, she's being passed around. So sad." Another person wrote, "This looks like a cry for help." This person added, "Crap, Diddy sold that white girl for a price and she's clearly in a hotel room." This also left users really concerned based on new allegations against Madonna and her adoptions. We've talked about this before on my channel and how a country in Africa actually launched an investigation and sued Madonna and wanted to criminally charge her. So if he's comparing his adoption to Madonna's, it's really not a great comparison, rather a red flag.
I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids, and everybody else adopted kids. Charlize Theron.
It seems like nowadays Madonna's doing all right. I mean, she just did perform her biggest show ever in Brazil this past week, but she struggled with these trafficking claims. And I must admit, I don't really love Madonna's adoption approach. This article reads that pop star Madonna had been trending on Twitter after being accused of child trafficking. The Ethiopian World Federation, which advocates to change the laws that harm all black people, had accused Madonna of exploiting their children. What's even freakier to me is how Madonna ends up dating men who are younger than her adopted children, but that's another story. Now, the organization asked Madonna and her associates to be restricted from Africa and not be given access to African children until an investigation into trafficking and exploitation had been completed. Now, part of this investigation was fueled by Madonna's career, by her singing, her music videos, her approach to life, and essentially this Ethiopian group wants to, be very Christian. and very conservative. So they don't want Madonna's like gay influence to impact these children. And that's part of the reason why they launched an investigation. Again, I don't really think that that's 100% valid. Just because they are not as progressive as a country doesn't mean that Madonna's progressiveness is in fact harming her kids. Maybe in a way, but at least not from what I'm saying. The EWF claimed that Madonna was using her adopted son, David, for exploitation and social experiments. This comes after images of her son wearing women's clothing, makeup, and jewelry were brought to light. So really, the country does not like that their people are being adopted by Madonna and then dressed up to wear whatever I guess they want to wear. I don't know what the child's stance is on their dressing up, but clearly the country they came from does not like it or approve of it. On top of this adoption scandal, there was an agreement that Madonna made with her twins' biological parents, claiming that she was going to give her children a good education, then return them to Africa. And unfortunately, the twins' father, Adam, says that they never have been returned, and he feels like Madonna lied on her promise to return his kids because but they're not back, and there's no sign that they will be back anytime soon. But let's close the loop when it comes to Ava, Diddy Combs' adopted daughter. Another reason why people are worried about Ava is because Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, has revealed that the police raided Diddy's home because they were looking for footage linked to trafficking of underage girls.
They're looking for because it was going on the premises of sex trafficking. They're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be underage in a sexual context, like they in a sexual act. That's what they're looking for.
Now, some people are assuming that the bodyguard is referring to Ava when talking about this footage. And I mean, after seeing her in these hotel rooms with these men. Either way, this is a scary situation, and it makes me question whether Ava is okay. I mean, we started talking about how this story is more of a conspiracy, and it kind of is for now. But, you know, a lot of times conspiracies become real life. So I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Did you enjoy this video? And I will see, I'm like so close to my, did you enjoy this video? Tell me, did you really enjoy it or did you not? Leave a comment below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in a new video soon. I'm actually going to Disneyland this week. I'm so excited. I've like only been one time, and when I went, it wasn't that great. So I'm going with my boyfriend. He's going to take me, and it's going to be a great time. And yeah, follow me on Instagram if you want to follow along, but I'll see you guys in a new video soon. Bye guys.